Hello guys, welcome to my channel and I'm Dr. Krishna Bhargavi. In this video, we will be discussing about another SQL operator that can be used in the select statement. There are four different operators available in SQL, namely range operator, set membership operator, like operator, and is null operator. You can refer to the previous video if you require the information about a range operator. In this video, we will discuss about the set membership operator. So without any delay, let us start the video. So here in SQL, set membership operator is basically used to check for a list of values. So here with the set membership operator in SQL, we are checking for a list of values and that operator is in operator. So to work with this in operator, the first rule is it can be done on a list of values and these list of values generally will be specified separating by comma. Second thing, when you are replacing an existing select statement with the set membership operator, you will have to check in the select statement the where clause must contain equality comparison operator with an or logical operator. So if these are there, then you can replace that by making use of in operator. Just as in operator is existing, the negation of in exists, so which we call as not in operator. So let us see an example and understand how to use this in operator. So here we go with the example. We wanted to display the name and department ID of employees who belong to 10th, 20th or 30th department. As we know, in order to write this query, the first thing that one requires is a select statement. So here, how can you mention the select statement? You specify select from and where clauses. So in the from clause, specify the table name, which is employees. In the select clause, what are the attributes that we would like to display? The last name and the department ID. So the attributes are specified by separating them with comma. And what is the condition that we have? They must be belonging to either 10th department or they must be belonging to 20th department or they must be belonging to 30th department, right? So this is the answer for the query. So now, can you replace this with in operator? So what are the conditions that you should have? First thing is you should have list of values. Yes, we have list of values. We wanted to check whether the department belong to 10 or 20 or 30. And when we wanted to replace with in operator, the where clause must be having equality condition with or operator, right? So as all these are available, you can replace now this statement by making a query optimization with in operator. So let us see how simple it becomes. So here we mention select from where. From which table? Again, the same table. The select and from clauses do not change. Select last name, comma, department ID from employees. And what is the condition that we have? Specify the attribute on which you wanted to write this condition and in operator. And whenever you are specifying the list of values, please mention them in parentheses and then separating them by comma. So this is how you will have to make use of in operator. So here when you are mentioning this list of values, please separate them by comma and put this list of values in parentheses. Now let us try to execute this and see how the query works. So this is the one where you are using comparison operator and combination with logical operator, and this is how you can replace the comparison and logical operators with in operator. You can see the length of the query, how much it got reduced. So here, as just I told you, in operator is basically used to test for a list of values, and in those list of values it is checking whether this department number is in 10 or in 20 or in 30. So you are not checking for range of values, but this being member of this list of values, right? So for that reason, as you are checking for its validity in the list of values, we are calling in as set membership operator. So let us quickly execute this. Select last name, comma, department ID from employees where department ID is equal to 10, or you just mention department ID is equal to 20, or department ID is equal to 30. So please observe, there are 9 people who belong to either 10th or 20th or 30th department. So to reduce the length of this query, now what we can do, mention department ID in and then specify the list of values 10, 20, 30. As simple as that, right? So now execute this. The same list of values, nothing has changed. Right? So this is how we can make use of in operator when you have a list of values to be checked for their availability in the table. So let's proceed. So here is another example where we would like to display the name and department ID of employees who does not belong to 10th, 20th and 30th departments, right? So here the query will be, I suggest you to pause the video for a while and try to write the select statement for this. So here you have select from where from employees table, and we would like to retrieve last name, comma, department ID. And what is the condition now? You are comparing for the department ID, but this should not be equal to 10th department, and the department ID should not be equal to 20th department. So here instead of using not equal to, you can also mention greater than, less than, and department ID tilt equal to, which is also not equal to 30, right? So here negation of equality is not equality, negation of or is and, right? So here when do you use in? If you have equality with or operator. So if you have not equality with and operator, it is opposite to this set, right? So you can mention not in. So now let us see the same example. Select from where. So the select and from clauses do not change. Select last name, comma, department ID from employees. Now what is the condition? Just simply specify department ID not in parenthesis 10, 20, 30. That's it, right? So now let us try to execute the same query here. So here if you observe on the slide, I have mentioned not equality in different forms. You can use either of the ways, all mean the same. Only for you to understand that not equal to can refer to any of these operators, I gave you this example. you can mention any of these. And the same thing can be mentioned by using not in operator. So let us quickly execute this query. So here we'll move on with this. So the query should be negation of this. So I'm mentioning not equal to or replaced with and department ID not equal to 20, again or replaced with and department ID here I'm making use of tilt equal to 30. I'm sorry. So let us make use of this, right? You have 97 people who do not belong to 10th or 20th or 30th department. See here, you can observe the department ID where you have 80, 50, 40, 70 and 110 departments, right? So here in the above query, you can replace this with not in operator. So just you can mention this as not space in and the list of values. See, observe the same 97 records are again selected. Yes. So here in this video, we discussed about the set membership operator of SQL. In operator is called as set membership operator, which can search for a list of values. And the negation of in operator is also possible, which we call as not in operator. In order to work with in operator or not in operator, the first thing is we should have list of values. Further, in operator, if the select statement is having equality comparison operator with multiple values combined with or logical operator, as you can replace with in operator. If the condition is having not equality and logical operator with and, then you can replace that with not in operator. So this is all about the set membership operator of SQL. If you like the content of my video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you and meet you in the next video.